How's it going, YouTube? This is Samuel again with another video, and today we're going to talk about creating a story in your video. So storytelling throughout your videos, how are we going to create a structure around it, and how are we going to add that into our videos to make sure we increase video retention, okay? And make sure we push our videos more to the algorithm so we can have more subscribers and increase our the views in our channels, and increase our products and sales and stuff like that. So let's start. So the first part is finding inspiration. Okay, I'm using ChatGPT for that, so we're gonna be reading and discussing together. Okay, so sources of inspiration: personal experiences, books, movies, news, etc., and brainstorming techniques. So mind mapping, free writing, and idea generation exercises. So what you're gonna do first off, you're gonna decide what type of story do you want to create, and what's the niche of your story. So for example, if you have a travel channel and you want to make videos about traveling, but instead of just doing vlogs, for example, you want to make a vlog but on a storytelling based video, for example. And what you're going to do is you're going to find sources of inspiration, find other people, because there are other people doing anything that you want to start today. That there's probably someone already doing that what you want to do. There probably is. Okay, so if you can just find the inspiration, find other YouTube channels. For example, you want to talk about traveling and you're traveling in San Diego, for example. It's just an example. It could be anywhere in the world, but San Diego, for example. Find a channel that is doing storytelling based videos and travel videos that is storytelling based. So see what they do, see the structure, and instead of just consuming content just to consume content, try to learn from what you're seeing. I think that's one of the best ways for you to approach it right now, because if you want to be a content creator and a producer, and you want to be on the other side of the game right now, producing content for people, every time you consume something, you need to be able to learn rather than just seeing it for fun. You're gonna see it in a strategic way for you to learn, so you add that into your videos as well. So that's the first point. So the second point is developing a concept. So identifying the core message of or theme of your story and crafting a compelling premise. So what is the core message of your story? So for example, you need to find what is the main reason why they're going to click on your video. And if you want to produce content for other people, like I said, you need to serve people rather than just doing stuff for you. And that's one of the best things I learned with this YouTube and turning YouTube into your business and stuff like that, is that you need to serve other people rather than just doing videos for yourself. You need to be able to give value and add value for people's lives. So ask yourself, why would someone want to click on my video? Why would someone want to click and watch my video? What would this person learn, and what am I helping this person in their lives with my video? So you need, are you teaching a lesson? Are you educating them, or are you entertaining them, or are you doing both at the same time? And what values are you giving to these people that you are showing off the video for? And that's the first way to look at it. Okay, and by asking these questions and identifying the core message is where you will define the structure that you want to give to people. Okay, so you can also create characters. So developing well-rounded characters with distinct personalities. And using character arcs to show growth and change. And number 2, so let's go. How to structure a story. So story structure basics. So the first one is the 3-act structure. So setup, confrontation, and then resolution. So for example, if you have a 10-minute video and you're trying to do the first story structure, which is setup, confrontation, and resolution, you would be splitting the video in 3 parts. So the first 3 minutes would be the setup, the introduction. From 3 minutes all the way up to 6 minutes, you would be doing the confrontation and the topic of what you're discussing and the core message. And in the end, the last 3 minutes would be the resolution and the climax of your video. So the resolution of the problem. So it's like you're opening a loop in the beginning of the video, and then by the end of it, you're closing that loop. And in the middle, you would be discussing and showing the confrontation of the problem. So you're showing a problem to the viewer, you're talking through this problem in the middle of the video, and in the end of the video you're closing, giving a resolution. Okay, and there's also other alternatives, which is the hero's journey, which is someone that's, for example, started with nothing and then got somewhere, and also the free text pyramid, which is another example as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how we do it. And just keep that in mind, guys. I'm not an authority in this topic because I'm learning that as well. So everything I'm telling you also applies to me, because I just started with this YouTube content creation world, and I'm just trying to learn. So when I teach that for you, I'm also teaching that for myself. So by no means I'm trying to show off or pretend that I am a master or something. Maybe in the future, who knows? But for now, I'm just trying to humble myself down and learn with you guys at the same time. So essentially, we're learning together, okay? So number 2, how to structure a story. So like I said, set up confrontation resolution. I'm sorry, let's go back here. Setting the scene. You're gonna set up the scene. So establishing context, setting, and characters of your story. For example, if you're doing the vlog, you're gonna establish a context. Why are you in San Diego? For example, what are you doing in San Diego? Are you resolving some problem in San Diego? Are you doing something in there? Are you just wasting your time in there, not doing anything? Are you just bored? And even if you're bored in there, you could make a story about why are you so bored in San Diego, for example. It's just an example, you know. Yes, so importance of detailed description and immersive storytelling. So like I said, the importance of you creating that baseline for your videos. So you're gonna build up tension as well, so conflicts and challenges, and creating suspense and anticipation. So these things right here, they apply in the beginning of the video. So in the beginning of the video, you're gonna create anticipation. This is the suspense and the conflicts and the challenge. So what are you doing in San Diego? What happened in there? Are you trying to solve a problem? How are you going to come up with a solution with this problem? So you're going to show it to them in the beginning of the video, building up the tension, and you're going to slowly resolve this problem throughout the video to maintain the video retention. Okay. Climax and resolution, which I just said it, crafting a compelling climax and resolving the conflict and providing closure in the end of the video. Okay. So that's the first point. So that's how you're gonna make the structure of the story. But that's just the very first beginning. That's the very first level. Okay, that's just the introduction of the introduction. Now here comes another part, which I think is one of the most important parts, which is music. Music is one of the greatest ways for you to enhance a story and make the audience relate to what you try to show them with song. So music is really good. And let's talk about it. So choosing the right music, so understanding the mood and tone of your story, selecting music that complements the narrative, examples for different moods, so suspenseful, uplifting, dramatic, etc. So first off, you'd have to, after you broke down the story structure that you want for your videos, you need to understand what is the mood that you want to give to the audience, to the viewer. Do you want to be more suspenseful? Do you want to be more uplifting? Do you want to be more dramatic? Do you want to be more happy? Do you want the video to be calm and relaxed? What type of mood do you want to give to the audience? And you're going to use musics that have this type of genre to be able to give and you know, I don't know how to say that, to be able to give and show this mood to the audience so they can feel what you want them to feel. So I don't know if you understood it, but that's kind of how it works. So sources of music, we can use royalty-free music and libraries on YouTube Audio Library, Free Music Achieve, or Incompetech. I don't even know this thing right here. I'd have to look it up. But I do know about these ones, which is Epidemic Sound, Artlist, and Soundstripe. So this is subscription-based services. Epidemic Sound, Artlist, and Soundstripe. I don't know if you know about them, but basically what they are is you can pay a monthly subscription and you have the right to use all of the songs that they have on their platform without you getting copyrighted on your YouTube channel. So it really helps you if you're creating storytelling for your videos, okay? It really helps you so much. I'm not sure about the price now. You'd have to look it up, but maybe some of these prices are like what, $10 a month, $15 a month. I don't know exactly how. I'd have to look it up, but that's kind of in between those those prices, so it's not really that pricey, and it is good for you. Okay, And also there's another option, which is Creative Commons Music. And I'm going to show it to you how you can find Creative Commons music. So we're going to go on YouTube. Let me type on YouTube. And what you're going to do is, for example, you're going to type in no copyright song, for example, and let me just put relaxing. So no copyright song, relaxing, or relaxing, no copyright song. So you're going to go right here on the right upper corner, right here where I'm hovering over with the mouse. Click on it, and if you go on this option, this features option right here, right below, there's this Creative Commons option. So you're gonna click on it, Creative Commons, and there it is. So technically saying all of these videos are here, they are Creative Commons and copyrighted free or royalty free. But the problem with you using those videos is that the people that they allow you to use their videos in the platform, they can change it at any time. So for example, if you get this song right here, this soft and piano and cello solo, whatever song, and if you download it and if you put it in your channel, and let's say today, which is the June 21st, you download into your video and then you use it, and you're not going to get copyrighted. But let's say 3 months from now, the owner of this music, which is Floor Acoustic, the owner of this song decides to make the video or the audio not free anymore, you could literally get copyrighted. So that's the biggest problem with you downloading videos from YouTube platform in itself without having any subscription based services like Epidemic Sound or Artlist or stuff like that. So that's the main problem, because you could start making money today, and I don't know, a year from now the person could change it, and if the person changes it, there's nothing you can do, because that's just the YouTube policies. You know, they're very annoying with copyright songs and stuff like that, with music producers and stuff like this. So you need to be really careful with this. And imagine you, for example, let's say you edited a video and it took you 3 weeks to edit a video. And for example, you made an amazing video with an amazing story, amazing storytelling based. You made the setup, confrontation, and resolution, and you added multiple songs, and the video is amazing, fantastic, and it took you almost a month for you to edit the video. And by the time you made the video, you're gonna be monetized if your channel has already an audience and stuff like that, and you're gonna get pushed to the audience, to the algorithm. But let's say 6 months from now, if the owner for X reasons, doesn't matter the reason, decides that this music is no longer free, and if they decide that the video is no longer free, then you're gonna have to remove the song, you're gonna have to change the song or mute the song, and essentially making your video not watchable anymore, because you built the video around that song, and now you kind of lost the video, right? And if you don't do that, I am not sure though, but I think if you don't do that, you're either gonna get copyrighted, you're gonna get copyrighted strike, or the monetization of this video is gonna go to the music owner. So if you made, like, let's say $500, the $500 is gonna go to him, or a part of it. I'm not sure how it works exactly, but that's kind of how it works. Okay, so that's the worst part about downloading videos, songs from Creative Commons. Even though it's Creative Commons, they could change it. So this is why the best option for you is to use subscription services. And I know it's not the case for everybody, because some people, they're on the budget, they don't have the money to pay, even though it's just cheap and it's $20 a month. Some people, they don't have it to pay monthly, and I totally understand it. But I'm just telling that for you, just so you know more or less what you're getting into when you're trying to create videos storytelling based and putting songs. You need to be careful with this so you don't get copyrighted, because if you want to take it serious and you want to make it your work or your career, you don't want to be messing around with these problems, because you don't want to be having headaches. You want to be as clean as possible without having more headaches to your life. Okay. Oh my god, I talked so much right now. So incorporating music into your video. So using music to enhance different parts of the story, introduction, build up, climax, and resolution, and balancing music with voiceovers and sound effects. And like I said, you can balance the music that you're creating with the voiceovers and sound effects. So if you're explaining a certain topic that's very scary. You could add a song, for example, that's very scary during your voiceover explanation, for example, and then you can cut that pattern and add a new one to make sure the video is engaged for the audience, for example. Okay, so now we're going to talk about voiceover and narration. So writing a script, the importance of a well structured script, and I'm going to talk about it. So basically, the better you have a structured based script on your video, the more compelling and the more insightful this video is going to be. And nowadays it's easier because you can use ChatGPT to create a video script. So if we're talking about, let's say, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, people, they would take hours to create new videos because they'd have to write the script by themselves. I'm sorry, they did not have a structure, so they would have to create a structure well, oh my god, on Scratch, like through Scratch. I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry, but they had to create a structure starting from scratch, sorry. And it was so much harder. Right now you can just type into ChatGPT like, hey GPT, give me a script, and it's gonna give you a script in like a minute or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, so it makes it much easier. But you still have to look up for the script. You don't want to just type in some random stuff and expect GPT to do all the work for you. You still have to look it up. You still have to make some adjustments and little tweaks here and there. But over time, nowadays, it's so much easier than it was like 5 years ago if you're trying to make a YouTube channel right now. And this is why, especially if you're starting out on a budget, you don't have you don't have money in a team, ChatGPT could be your team, for example, and it makes it so much easier. So that's why it's so important for you to make a well-structured script for the video, for the climax, for the storytelling. So as you can see, it's so complicated, and this is why I am still learning that as well. So if you want to make a really, really good video that could take months of your life, I'm not just saying that for one video, but for you to develop a skill, for you to be a good storyteller and use all the skills to make a good video. So with your editing skills, with your storytelling skills, with the scripting skills, with the song and the background skills, and adding them all together, this could take months and months and months of your life for you to actually develop a skill and become really good at it. Okay, but we all have to start somewhere, and it's totally fine for you to suck at something as long as you're training every day and getting 1% better. It doesn't matter. Okay. So editing and syncing your voiceover. So synchronizing voiceovers with visuals and music, which is really important to maintain the audience's retention, to make them distracted and engaged. If you do that, you increase retention so much. And using editing software to enhance voice quality and quality. So for example, there's this application called Audacity, which is an app that helps you narrate your videos and do the voiceovers. And basically you can do audio treatment to make the audio more clear and to kind of sound like your microphone is a podcast microphone, to make it better and stuff like that. So you can do many things, but it all comes down to training. Okay. And let me go a little faster. So visual storytelling technique, you can use B-roll and stock footage. Okay. And now because we have AI, you can use even more. So you can use B-roll with stock footage, and you can use other AI tools. So for example, Sora AI just came out, and you can type in what you want, and then it's going to give you, the artificial intelligence is going to give you what you wanted to. So essentially it's going to change this game so much. And if you get really good at Sora AI, it's going to help you so much with your videos. And I don't know what is going to look like in the future, but for now, I think that's where this world of content creation is headed, towards AI. And if you get really good at AI, then you're going to be standing out. You're going to be stand out from the crowd. Okay. So B-roll, like I said, is important. High quality stock footage or AI. You can incorporate animations and graphics as well to explain complex concepts. But you got to train for that as well. You need to train it and understand how it works. And the tools to add in animations to your video. So again, just this thing in itself could take months for you to master it and to make it really good. But again, it all comes down to 1% at a time. And transitions are important. And all these things to help you develop more more distracting elements for your viewer, and engaging elements for viewers so they don't click off your video. So engaging with your audience in interactive elements, asking questions and inviting comments, which is good. Using polls and surveys to involve viewers to make sure you are creating a interactive community and people like what you're doing. Okay, you can build a community like that. And responding to comments and engaging with your audience, encouraging viewers to share their own stories, which is good. Okay, so if you're doing that with your audience, then essentially you're gonna be much more prone to develop a better community, a healthier community, and you're gonna learn from other people as well. Okay, it's also good. It's always good to talk to other people because you learn from their skills and they can help you with your journey. You can help them with your journey as well. I mean, you can help them with their journey and they can help you with your journey. Okay. And promoting your videos. So this is basic. If you're doing a video on YouTube, you're just gonna promote it on YouTube. But if you want to do repurpose content, you can use the AI tools to repurpose your content on Instagram and all of these other social media platforms and stuff like that. And that's kind of how it works. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So introduction, create a story, the music selection and usage, voiceovers and narration, visual storytelling and techniques to help you enhance the quality of your video, engaging with your audience, and then the conclusion. Okay, the conclusion, which is I'm going to conclude right now. So basically, that's the conclusion, guys. I hope you liked the video. Okay. And even GPT gave me some additional tips to cover up in the video. So consistency, quality, feedback, and stuff like that. So that's kind of how it goes. But mainly, ideally, you want to just be able to train that every day. So get these things that I gave you, get these topics, write it down, and try to edit in your videos. Not in all of them, but in some of them, or at least train. And every time you see a new video from now on, try to understand the story behind it, because every video essentially, or at least most of the videos that you're going to watch, have a storytelling behind it. And most of you don't even notice it. So next time you watch a video, try to understand why you clicked on it, what is the click-through rate, and if you're still watching this video, let's say midway or halfway through, why are you watching it? Are you really interested in the topic, or is this video so good that it made you addicted to that video? And like the video is so good that you didn't even click off of it, even if you're not used to that thing, and for example. And if that thing worked with you, you want to be able to do the same with others with your video. So you want to be able to edit as good, to have a storytelling that is so good that the same thing that happened to you, you're gonna make it happen to other people. So people can watch your videos, and your videos are going to be pushed more with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, and don't be discouraged, because I know it's a lot of things. Even for me, like I said, I just started this YouTube channel like a month ago. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just learning one step at a time, how to edit the videos, how to create the story based, how to create the storytelling, how to do 1% at a time. And if you just don't feel overwhelmed by all of this information, but do a little bit every day. And over time, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you're going to be really good at this. And content creation is like any other skill that you're going to have to develop. Okay. If you're learning a language, it's going to take you years for you to master a language. If you want to get a degree, if you want to graduate at a certain degree, it's going to take years for you. And it's the same thing with YouTube. YouTube is almost like a degree, quote unquote, that you need to graduate from. So you need to acquire like 10, 15, 20, 30, 100 skills at a time. And by doing 1% every day and working hard, chances are you get there. So I hope this video is insightful. I'll do my best to help you with your journey. And also, if you can help me with my journey as well, that's going to be good, because I'm also learning that. And maybe on the next videos, we're going to be breaking down other videos about storytelling, but not on theory anymore, because this video was more theory based. But I want to make sure that I exercise that as well. So if I create a video that is story based, I'll try to use the same structure that I said here in this video, and we're gonna be talking about it later on. Okay, so just so we can train and learn from one another as much as possible. So I hope this video is insightful. I know it was a little too long, but we're here to learn. So this channel is education based, and I'm going to try to give you, I'm trying to give you as much content as possible to help you with your journey so we can grow our channel. So if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I'm going to drink some water now because my tongue is super dry and my throat is super dry. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye. Don't stop. You're going to get there.